everybody. Hello, hello. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. How are ya? How are ya? How are ya? Come on in and say hello. It's been a day. Hello, Denise. Welcome in. Yeah, it's been a day, been a weekend. Hi, Jacqueline. My glasses better. I'm good. I'm good. Hello, Jen. How are you? Oh, Letty, go do what you feel right. Go do what feels right for you. Mary, did you just now lose your husband? Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Hello, Krissa. Yeah, you're right, Jenny. It's been a rough day. It's been a rough weekend. Hi, Kimbra. Good to have you here, Letty. Mary, I'm not going to repeat that. Please don't put personal details in the chat, okay? I'm not going to repeat the information because the scammers are out there watching. But I want to remind all of you, please don't put any personal details in the chat, okay? Hello, Flo. But big hugs. So sorry for your loss. Hello, Katie. So sorry for your loss. Hello, Julie. Roberto, how old are you, please? Waiting for some of my mods to come in. Hi, Tammy. Margie's popping in. Hello, Margie. I was just thinking, I was asking Roberto what his age was. Margie is here. You just saw my Sassy Sue video? Yep. Hello, Domna. Hello, Jess. Hello, hello. Yes, they restrict my lives when I talk about my books because I'm averting people away from the app. And of course, I'm not using TikTok Shop. I'm so glad your parties went well this weekend. Roberto, I just want to know, what is your age? Please. You must be 18 or over to be in here, okay? I know it isn't right. They make billions of dollars on there already. And they want to, take what little bit I get from my books. No. So Sassy Sue stepped in. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. If you're new, give me a wave and let me know that you are new. Roberto, oh, thank you for hiding. I wasn't getting an answer in regards to his age. So there we go. Welcome in, everybody. I want to take a moment. It's really heavy out there right now. It's very, very heavy. And I want to take a moment and I want us together as a group to send out healing prayers, healing energy. There was the mass shooting at Brown University, the horrible shooting at Bondi. And I will include Rob Reiner and his beautiful wife. On the first day of Hanukkah, horrible. Can we all take a moment? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do my bowl early. This is my beautiful brass Tibet bowl. Okay, it's horrific. I've been feeling it ever so heavy. I'm gonna clear the energy with my beautiful brass Tibet bowl. But while we're doing that, I'm hoping that we can send out that extra healing and prayers. Let's do that. Let me know if you can hear it here on YouTube. Can you hear that? I want to make sure. Can you hear it? Okay. Let's just take a moment, send those prayers and healing out to all of the tragedies that happened. Thank you all. Welcome back, Margie. Yeah, Margie, you're supposed to be resting today. Tattletale Margie, Tattletale Jess. I'm on Jess's side. You're supposed to be resting. So yeah, the energy is so heavy. And for those of you evolvers that have chosen to be in my live tonight, thank you. I very much appreciate that. Okay. And if you are new, give me a wave. We're going to hopefully do some mediumship demonstrations tonight. In just a minute, I will pull a couple of collective cards. I just wanted to start off by, the prayer and the group healing. Praying in groups and sending healing in groups is powerful. Your dog is snoring. I haven't set it up yet. I wanted it to be on that Wednesday. So I do believe, is that a Wednesday, the 14th? Hang on a minute. I've got people already asking for the Zoom group. Okay, yes. I will put that in my book. January 14th is the next Zoom group of 6 people. I have 2 people already. Girls stayed with their dad tonight, so I wouldn't want to be anywhere else but here. Big hugs to you, Jenny. Thank you for being here. All right. So yes, I'm going to do another Zoom group on the 14th. I thought about doing it on my birthday on the 24th. Nah, I don't think so. So that is limited to 6 people. Okay, 6. Very intimate. Everyone is guaranteed a session. If you are interested in that, I haven't done the flyer yet, but you guys can send me an email, pam@pamsears.com. Okay. And I also want to quickly talk about my holiday special. We don't have much time left. From now until the end of December, my private sessions are the holiday special is $15 off. Okay. Now you don't have to book it in January. You can book it in December. You can book it in January, pay for it by the end of December. So if you want to get in on the $15 discount, these are for private sessions only. It does not involve the Zoom groups. The Zoom groups are different. So you understand that. So people might get a little confused. The Zooms do not have a special. Private sessions do have a special. So Go to my website, pamsears.com. At the top of my website is my link tree. All my social media is there. All my social media is there. Click on that link tree. Follow me on all my social media. There is, a contact form on my website. My books are there also. There is a link called Code Purple. If you're having a mental health, remember that one time you thought you would only hold 1 or 2 Zooms? Yes, Jenny, I remembered that. And it's so awesome, and everybody wants to be a part of that. I'm doing monthly. Sometimes I'll do twice a month if there's enough interest. Yes, so it's called Code Purple. If you're having a mental health crisis, go to the Code Purple link in my link tree. There are 195 countries. Don't suffer in silence. You are not alone. Go find your country. There is contact information, resources. If you're in immediate crisis, you can dial or text 988. Okay? And you can also find the link tree in the About Me here on my YouTube. And so if you see people with a star next to their name, they are monthly members. I do offer a membership. Okay? My mods will put that information in. So welcome. Real quick, I want to talk about my books. Whispers of the White Dove is my inspirational poetry. Poetry I have written for years and years and years. Second book, Heart of the White Dove. I was a hospice worker for 9 years. So there's hospice stories. There's the cancer journey, because I don't claim it. And there is some channeled spiritual short stories and a few poems. I see that some of you have been ordering. Thank you. If you guys do get the books, can you please go back and leave a review? No Nap is my first children's book. I wrote it for my grandson, Xander. He is in timeout because he threw a temper tantrum because he didn't want to take a nap. But a beautiful thing happens, and I want to show you because my illustrator did lovely. His spirit guides show up. Liam and Lexi are his main 2 guides. They show up to help him understand why naps are important and how to say sorry to mom and dad. In the back of the book, there is a page dedicated to parents so that parents can, giving you tips on how to stay open, because our little ones are very, very open. Okay. So they are on Amazon. They do make good Christmas gifts. Okay. So if you are interested in the Zoom group on Wednesday, January 14th, that will be 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, send me an email. I think I already have 2 people that wanted to get on the list. All right. Let me pull a couple of collective cards, okay? I'm going to use my Kuan Yin Oracle. I haven't used this for a little while. And thank you guys for hitting the thumbs up. And welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. So this is going to be the first card. I'm going to pull a couple of cards, okay? I actually got out of the house today and went to Target. I had to get I don't want to say anything in case my grandson's listening, and you never know when they're going to be, oh, is that Grandma? I got one of his Christmas presents. Okay. All right, so here's the first card. I will be reading that momentarily. And I didn't get on Instagram today, but I will tomorrow. So make sure you're following me everywhere. And so from the Souls Tree Oracle, here we go. And how many evolvers are here? Give me a wave. John Edward has his very own platform called evolveplus.tv. That's also in my link tree. He has verified creators. I'm one of his creators. It's a beautiful platform, lots of different modalities, different Laura's, Jenny, Letty. Thank you guys for being here, especially when you have options. I'm glad to see you here. All right. So, all right. Here's the two collective cards, okay? From the Kuan Yin deck, I have pulled the Sweeping Sister Willow. It's a beautiful deck. It's a beautiful card. And I'm going to read, this is collective, I'm going to read what this card says. Sweeping Sister Willow. Here is healing that brings with it forgiveness and the release of old pain, as Sweeping Sister Willow gracefully sweeps any sadness and pain from your heart and soul. Your time for greater inner freedom is dawning, and the cleansing of sadness and healing of forgiveness create the pathway to that greater freedom now. You deserve this freedom, and you are swiftly becoming ready to claim it. And by that, we're going to have a birth. We're going to have a birth. So we're going to be releasing those old wounds, and this is not about a physical pregnancy. This is about an emotional birth. And we're ending a 9-year collectively. And on January 1st, we start a whole new cycle, 1 to 9. January will be a 1. So we're all going to have that birth. Jenny sure ain't not the baby kind, at least. Claim it. I also want to remind all you beautiful people, if any of you are in need of any healing energy, I always set my intent and I call upon the universal healing energy to flood the live. It's in the live. All you have to do is claim the healing. I claim it. Thank you. Yes, shields up. There we go. I'm going to spend a couple of minutes. Does anybody have any spiritual questions? No, I don't do psychic questions on here. I don't do yes or no. Don't ever put any personal details in the chat. Okay? Welcome in. Welcome in. It's a reminder you must be 18 or over to be here. You're all welcome, except for if you're under 18, but the rest of you are welcome. Just be respectful. You can come in here and be skeptical. I don't have a problem with that. Okay? And those of you who are under 18, I'm going to ask you to leave. Yes. Where's Donna? I didn't see Donna. Do you believe in reincarnation? Yes. Yes, I do. New to the channel? Welcome in then. I didn't see Donna. Where's Donna? Since YouTube put you back to other names, our Donna, are we talking about resistance is futile? Are we talking about that beautiful soul? Welcome in. Now we got a new name to get used to. Well, Donna, it is good to see you, all you beautiful people. And members are popping in. So who's got some questions? Yes, I've had my own visions of past lives. I have my own visions. Username, long bones. Got to get used to that. It's so weird how everybody's got different usernames in here because YouTube changed it all up. So who's got a couple of questions? Because I do want to do a little bit of mediumship demonstration tonight. Excuse me. Whatever this Q&A sticker, can you guys see the Q&A sticker? It's funny. It's telling me to ask you guys questions. It's like that AI thing on Tiki Tacky. Oh, it's like, no thanks. No thanks. Weird AI stuff, yeah. Boxers or briefs. Oh, that's so funny. Do I connect with pets? Yes, crossed over pets come through as well. And some of our loved ones will talk about a pet that's with them. You'll behave. Jenny, you and the word behave together in one sentence? I'm not buying it. Hello, Julie. Hello, everybody. Yeah, I've had some of my own past life visions. You might even have some really weird dreams and you're in a place that seems familiar but not of this earth. That could be a past life. Your cat came through. Yep. Pets come through. Miscarried babies come through. Aborted babies come through. Stillborn babies come through. Yes. And there is never any judgment. And I know you guys, I'm just going to remind everybody on social media, use your discernment, vet all your mediums. Right now, there is a spiritual war going on social media. And it's like, it's just putting the spiritual community in a bad light. I'm just reminding everybody, not everybody is who they say that they are. Oh, you fixed it. How did you fix it, Donna? Look at that. Not that I didn't love your username, but tell everybody else how to fix their name back. So anyway, use discernment. We are all born with that internal GPS. Go watch these people, use that gut feeling, watch them for a while before you make a decision who you want to have a session with, and that includes me. Letty, my two 17-year-old came through after I had to put them down along with a loved one. Yes, that's right, that happened. If they can't provide evidence, walk away. Yeah. You just have your username the same as your email. Yeah, I can't handle my mods having their names changed. That's crazy. So any more questions, everybody? Because I am going to do a mediumship demonstration. Thank you guys for tapping the screen. It was 80 degrees here in Central Phoenix today. Can't be a war if half of it is an illusion of character. Very good point, Jenny. Hello, Kathy. And this is a reminder, if you're in here and you're under 18, I don't read for minors, not on social media. -2, oh my goodness. -2, and Margie's got some snow as well. And I moved back from being in northern Arizona, and I think they're in their 60s. North Carolina, oh my goodness. I thought it was beautiful. It's beautiful weather here in Central Phoenix. All right, no more questions? When did we do this? Was it on? I'm trying to think. Remember when we had, was it on Instagram? No, I don't think so. I think it was on YouTube. When we were doing indirect, everybody kept claiming 100%. Where was that? You're 14 above 0. Woohoo. When was that? Because Jess, it was almost IG. Okay. It was crazy. It was crazy. Crazy. Instagram. Okay. That was yesterday. All right. All right. So for the moment, if you are 18 or over, go ahead. Do not put any personal details in the chat. I'm going to let Spirit illuminate somebody's name to me. Just put the relationship of who you want to connect with. We are no longer using the word consent. For some reason, it's being censored. Is that crazy? Is that crazy? So we're not using that word anymore. We are using I agree. When you're chosen. Crazy, crazy. And yes, you must be 18 or over. Sister is being filtered. Are you freaking kidding me? I just see the word sister. Okay, Nicole. Nicole, you are being illuminated. You said mom-in-law. Nicole, and I don't know when they're going to start letting me bring people up. We are waiting, waiting, waiting. All right, so Spirit has chosen Nicole. So Nicole, validate that you are 18 or over. And just, I need to see the word agree. And everyone else, because we have to do it in the chat, can you hold your comments? Somebody said sister and I saw it. Everybody just hold your comments. I am with Nicole. And you are 18 or over? Yes, Nicole. I just need to see that just so that we have it. Now, you know, when you got illuminated to me, I got a mom energy anyway. So the mom energy could be mom, mother-in-law, or an aunt, okay? And this mom energy is giving me the month of September as being significant. Would you understand that? Now, when they're giving me information, this is either somebody that's passed or somebody that is still on earth connected to you, connected to this mom energy, could be a spouse, could be an ex. You never know how they're going to bring something forward. So if it is not the month of September, it is the number 9 because September is the 9th month. Your son's birthday is in September. All right, thank you. There's a 6. The woman has given me a 6. She's also doing this. When they have me do this, it means that they had a lingering illness. So we have the number 6, or it could be the month of June because June is the 6th month. And then she talked about a lingering illness. And the answers take a little while to pop up, everybody. So just be patient. You might end up getting your own validation from your own loved ones popping in. I call those postcards. So we have a 6 or the month of June. And then she talked about she had cancer. There is the lingering. Okay. So did you take the 6 or the month of June? That would go for the lingering. So thank you for validating that. She's also talking about no matter what, she stayed upbeat. You don't know the 6? Well, it's either somebody's been gone 6 months, 6 years, someone may have had 6 pregnancies, or it is something about the month of June. So write that down. She tried her best to be upbeat. Would you understand that? And it's okay to say no when you don't, but there is definitely a 6. Somebody could even be named June because that happens. So she tried to be upbeat. You know, some people, it's very difficult for them to be upbeat. And she said, I was an upbeat person and I was trying to stay upbeat. And then she also gave me the number 4 or the month of April. And that could also be, yes, she always had a positive attitude. Yeah, she's coming through with that personality validation. Everyone just hold your comments, okay? If you are new, hold your comments. I'm in the middle of a mediumship demonstration. So the number 4 could be, someone might have had 4 pregnancies. The number 4, the 4th of a month. Somebody might have been gone 4 months, 4 years, or there's an April connection. But I don't know, for some reason, it almost feels like there might have been 4 pregnancies, but we'll see how that resonates with you. She was one of 4 kids. All right. That's what it felt more like it was the pregnancies. Thank you. Now, there's someone who's going back. And then I think she says someone's going back. So either somebody's going back to school, someone's going back to a job, someone's going back home, but she's talking about somebody's going back. Would you understand that? And she also gave me the month of February as being significant. So someone is going back. School, job, could be a relationship, could be going back home. And if you aren't sure about that, check with somebody in the family. Yes, I am moving back home in the next few months. Okay, there you go. So she's validating that she knows that you're moving back. Okay. Thank you. You are going back. All right. She's aware of that. I love it when they can pop in and talk about these current things. Okay. Perfect. What is the month of February for you? I just came back to my hometown too. Well, not where I grew up, but I've been where I was since I was early 20s. The month of February or the number 2? Thank you all for holding your comments. And somebody could have been diagnosed with something in a February as well. So it's the month of February. You have 2 kids. All right, I will take that. Thank you. Because it's either February or the number 2. Okay, I'm also being shown a car crash. So somebody might have had a little fender bender. This might have been her when she was living. Somebody else might have had a little fender bender. It's funny. Interesting. No, I'm going to do something that I don't. Oh, I'm going to give this because they're giving me this information. So there is, I was in a bad car accident when I met her son. Okay, there we go. There we go. She's validating the car accident. I also want to throw this out because it's something else that popped into my head. You know that musician, the singer, Freddie Fender? Is that his name? Freddie Fender? Is that his name? That song, Wasted Days and Wasted Nights. I'm just giving it because they popped that into my head. I don't know if somebody was a drinker. It's just interesting how that popped up right after I saw the car accident. So I think his name is Freddie Fender, I think. Anyway, write that down. Wait, I know he sang a song called Wasted Days and Wasted Nights. So that might be somebody who might have drank a lot. All right. So let's see. There is a Chris. A Chris. A Christian. So it's definitely a CH name. Your son is Christian. Okay, thank you. All right, so she's validating your son's name. Okay, so mother-in-law is pretty strong here for you. There's a May connection or the number 5. She goes, tell them I'm with the dog. Tell them I'm with the dog. So whoever, I don't know if it's her dog, someone else lost a dog. So she said that right after the month of May or the number 5. And she goes, and tell them I have the dog. Now, somebody's name might even be May. I mean, that's a possibility. The month of May, the 5 is significant, 5 months, 5 years. Someone might have been 5 years when somebody passed. Welcome in if you are new. Hold those comments. I'm just giving a mediumship. Her dog was put down in, oh, whoa. She said May, and then she said, oh, and tell them I have the dog. I just got goosebumps. So her dog was put down in May. All right. No wonder she went right from May to say, oh, tell them I have the dog. That is a very awesome validation. Okay. All right. She's also giving me the number 16. The number 16. Is somebody turning 16, already turned 16? The 16th of a month is significant. Somebody could have been gone 16 months, 16 years, but I do see the 16. And every great once in a while, I will see that as January 6th because of the 1 and the 6. I was married to her son in 2016. Thank you. There you go. That's a validation. All right. I don't know who, there's someone, she's talking about someone returning to church. Returning to church. Would you understand that? And that could have been her or someone that's with her on the other side that chose to return to church. You have started to go back to church recently. Okay. Once again, she's aware of that and she is right there observing everything that's going on. How funny. She says the word the chocolate bar, the chocolate bar. And you know, when she said the chocolate bar, I saw like a cocoa bar, chocolate, cocoa, hot chocolate, marshmallows. So I don't know exactly, but that's what I saw. A chocolate bar. That's what I saw. Unless somebody actually just bought a bunch of chocolate bars. But when she said the chocolate bar, I saw all of that. So that might be at a party. Somebody might have, you know. I follow this lady on TikTok that does candy tables. So, oh, her dog was named Snickers. The chocolate bar. Oh, the chocolate bar, Snickers. Oh, okay. I don't know why she showed me, you know, hot chocolate, hot cocoa, marshmallows and stuff. Oh, her dog was named Snickers. There's the chocolate bar. Validating. She already said she has the dog. And it happened in May. Oh, okay. Perfect validation. Let's see if mother-in-law, funny. She is giving me a phrase for you. And I don't know, I don't know why she didn't just say Snickers, but she said chocolate bar. Somebody's cruising for a bruising. Somebody's cruising for a bruising. Is that something that she used to say? Sometimes they want to bring validations in a funny way. So that's why she said the chocolate bar. Cruising for a bruising. I don't know if that's a phrase she said, or there may be somebody right now that's cruising for a bruising. Giving attitude. Let's see what else. Who's the H name? It's almost like Henry. I'm sure it's her son. We just got separated. I'm sure she's not happy. Oh, he's cruising for a bruising. Okay. I mean, you know, they're really not judgmental on the other side. She's just bringing forward some validation of something because she's not judging. Okay. They're not judging. She's just making a statement. And who's the H name? It's almost like I thought I saw Henry. Oh, cruising for a bruising. I haven't heard that in years. And she's also reminding me to remind you, you know that you're okay. You know that you're okay. I'm not sure about an H name. I'll have to ask her son. Okay. Henry, Henrietta, Hal, Harold. There's an H name connected to this mother-in-law. Now, this is just a little mini demonstration. I hope, Nicole, that it brought you some comfort. I think she's on your side. And I want to thank her for coming in. I want to thank you for coming into the live. I want to thank your guides and angels. I want to thank my guides and angels. Can we all give Nicole big love, please? She was pretty strong with her validations. Her birthday is tomorrow. Do this. So this means a lot. Her birthday is tomorrow. Lots of you got postcards. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Letty. So her birthday's tomorrow. And I don't go on YouTube on Tuesday nights normally. So she wanted to jump in a day ahead. Oh, the 16th. Tomorrow's the 16th. Remember when we weren't sure about the 16? Remember when I wrote it down? Did we figure out the 16? Maybe you did say that was her birthday. Hi, Lucy. It's like the one I did on TikTok yesterday was the 14th. His brother came in on his birthday. He came in on his birthday to say hello to his sister. So anyway, you married her son in 2016. And her birthday's on the 16th. So you have two validations there. That makes more sense. Okay. All right. So everybody just give her the love. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. I do want to pull some cards by age groups before I forget. She wanted to make sure that you were in my live tonight. I'm going to pull cards by age groups, and I need all the members to please give a wave and let us know who's in here, because members, you're so welcome, Nicole. Good luck on your journey. I just moved back home too. Oh, she has a member. Okay, so Margie has everyone listed unless you haven't made a comment. All the members give a wave while I'm pulling some cards by age groups, okay? So 18 to 30, and I'm going to be using the Vintage Wisdom Oracle. It is one of my favorite. You guys want to know a story about this deck? January 14th, I want to remember that. January 14th. So I'm going to before I do this, before I pull the cards, you see this beautiful deck? It is one of my beautiful decks. It was like a teenage party. His daughter was turning, I don't know, 18 or whatever. And he hired me to come and give readings to these. Well, they were all at least 18, but that was his daughter's age. Anyway, some of them were 19. And so I came and I set up, he said, I'll pay you well. I sat down and everyone kept getting a reading, and, I would ask them to shuffle the cards because that's sometimes what I do. So I had the deck, and the birthday girl's boyfriend sat down in front of me, and he goes, well, what do I do? What do I do here? And I said, well, you shuffle the deck. You cut the cards. You cut the cards. Do you know what he did in front of me? He took the cards and he started to cut. It was horrendous. I was in a state of traumatic shock. And before I could even finish, he cut them in half. And he looked at me like, oh, I wasn't supposed to do that? And I'm like, no, dude, no. I mean, my eyes started to well up. It was my favorite deck. And I'm like, no, dude. And he goes, oh, I'm sorry. And I was like, it just ruined the rest of my whole night. I mean, he was one of the last ones. And I just looked at him. And, I had to reorder them because it's some of my favorite. And I just keep the other deck because sometimes I'll just hand out cards. Y'all, can you imagine it being my favorite deck and seeing somebody in slow motion do this? He goes, oh, I misunderstood cutting the cards. Yep, we've gotten away from playing cards and they do video games. Anyway, after that, I didn't let people shuffle their own cards. No. Okay. Anyway, what's interesting is the father knew what happened because I didn't say anything. And he gave me a huge tip. So I was able to reorder the cards. Anyway, if you are 18 to 30, he gave me a huge tip and I had enough money to reorder the deck. I was a single mom at that point, it's like, all right, 18 to 30, here we go. This is your card. If you connect to a card that is not your age group, take it. Who am I to say? All right, balance, 18 to 30. You need to find balance. You need to find balance. Are you working too much and not having enough fun? Are you out there playing? Look at that, how that happens. Look at that. You see the color behind me change? Do you see that, or is it just me? Do you see that? Anyway, maybe it's just me, and that means I'm a Looney Tune, right? All right, you did see it? It didn't do it that time. It stopped now. Oh my gosh, it's like, you can't do that right now. It's your ring light. No, I don't have a ring light. I don't have a ring light. I have a lamp, but I don't have a ring light. You saw it? I have a lamp, but I don't have a ring light. Anyway, pretty cool. All right, so 31 to 50. Your lamp, that could be. It shouldn't matter. There was nothing in front of the lamp. I mean, now I'm in front of the lamp. Look, I'm covering the lamp. Funny. Anyway, all right. You're right, Jess. It's just the lamp. And plays the wind chimes. 31 to 50. We're just going to have to get over the fact that even if I were able to hang wind chimes, I have a noise cancellation mic now. Okay. So we wouldn't be able to hear the wind chimes. And I tried to do one musically. It didn't work. All right. Peace. This has been popping up a lot. Find your peace. And I just did a video, a reposting of a video that I said, where did you go to find your peace? A lot of people this age are going through a lot. Well, we're all going through a lot, okay? 51 to 70, here we go. (51 to 70). Transition. You're in transition. Spirit may start messing with the lights, maybe. You're in transition. And sometimes it's an uncomfortable feeling being in transition. But trust me on that, okay? All right, the last card is 71, all the way up to the oldest living person on earth. I am 70. I can't believe my birthday is next month. Oh my gosh, I'm going to be 72. 71, all the way up to the oldest living person, who is Ethel Caterham from the UK. All right, here we go. Hope. Hope. No matter what happens, and it's for me, I know this is my age group. They keep turning your salt lamp down, but not off. That's funny, Donna. I'm being told to keep the hope. And I am. I'm keeping the hope, but I'm also trusting the universe. I'm a trust in the universe. You'll be 55. Oh, my 50s were my best. My 50s were my best. My 60s started off really good, but then that's the year the cancer first came. Yep, it's time for members. I got the cards ready to go. Members, for those of you who are wondering, these are my paid monthly members. They always get extra card pulls because they're members. Katie, cancer came for you in your 50s. I'm 71, and my birthday this year, when I turned 71, is when I was told I was no evidence of disease. NED. I'll take it. I think my sons were shocked. All right, Katie, here we go. This is for you. But I had a dream, and a tree told me I was healed. I thought that's kind of weird. I'm on the 24th. Margie's she's a Capricorn. I think you're a Capricorn, aren't you? Okay. Katie, create. Time for you to create something. Good night. Thanks for coming in, Tam. Time for you to create something. Create, create, create. All right, Letty. But you're always creating things, Katie. Letty, here we go. Letty, Letty. Earth. I don't know where you live, but you're being asked to connect to Mother Earth. Go sit by a tree. If you're in a place where it's not snowing and it's 80 degrees, you can take your shoes off, touch the ground, go out and be among Mother Earth. So you guys are both Capricorns. Oh, that's funny. Good for you, Katie. All right, you're lots of Aquarius here. All right, who's next? Julie. Make sure that I'm getting everybody. Julie, who would be calling me at this time of night? A number I don't know. I don't pick up numbers I don't know. All right, Julie, here we go. Trust. Whatever the process is, trust it. Whatever's happening in your life right now, trust it. Okay. Trust. All right, who's next? Donna? All right, Donna, Ms. Donna, here we go. For those of you who don't know, that's resistance is futile. Risk. Donna, it's risk-taking time. It's risk-taking time. Risk-taking time. Whatever it is, don't hesitate. Just take that. Nope, not the mod. I don't know, did I miss something? Anyway, take a risk, Donna. Oh, because we have somebody else with that name. Okay, this is for resistance is futile. Take a risk. Anyway, And maybe there's a second message there for you, Dom. Anyway, resistance is futile. Take a risk. There may be a reason you were supposed to have that. We're in Twilight Zone. Do. You know what I've been running into when I'm doom scrolling? The original Star Trek. I think I want to go find and start watching the original Star Trek again. All right, who's next? You want me to do another one for Donna? I thought I was giving that to her. Because she's also Donna. All right. Y'all in trouble. Oh, all right. Hang on a minute. We're just, how funny. All right. So we're going to do Ashley. Ashley. Ashley, here we go. We're going to do another one for resistance is futile. Thank you, Flo. Detachment. Ashley, detachment. Oh, mods are always at the end. I know. Detachment. And I'm just thinking the right person got that because she's a member. Thank you guys for keeping me in line. Detachment. What are you detaching from? Or what do you need to detach from? All right, so resistance is futile is going to be getting. Are we ready for now? Are we ready to go into the mods? Guys, this is so funny of a night. Can't believe it. See, with your guys' names, I can't tell who's who anymore. We got to find a way. Rhonda. Okay, here we go. Rhonda. How do you know their real names, Margie? How do you do that? All right, Rhonda. Birth. Birth. You're going to give something birth to a new idea, a new project, a new job, something new in your life. Get ready for the birth. Nicole. All right. If I didn't have my mods in here to keep me going, I don't know what I'd do. All right. Trust the mods, Grasshopper. Honor yourself. Honor yourself. Give yourself some grace. Trust the mods, Grasshopper. Oh my gosh. So funny. All right, Dana. All right. All right. I'm trusting the mods. They always boss me around anyway. I'm not really in charge. They are. Dana. Here we go. Expansion. Get ready to expand. Your adventures are expanding. That's a lovely, lovely card. Well, they're all lovely. You guys stick around. I think I might do one more demonstration. You're not bossy, just orderly. Then it's Jess that's the bossy one. Okay, one of you is the bossy, I think. Is it Margie? All right, Lucy. Lucy. OCD, that's what I got. Rebirth. You are going to be having a rebirth, Lucy. Well, one of you has to be bossy and telling me what to do all the time. So rebirth. Rebirth, you're the innocent one. I don't think so, Kathy. You've been hanging around the other mods. You're catching up to the attitude. Rebirth. That's a beautiful card. My old mods are rubbing off on the new mods. Margaret, yep, Margareters. All right, who's next? Kathy. You're sure? Kathy as in Girk, right? Kathy, balance. Get yourself balanced. One way or the other. Too much of this, not enough of that. Too much of that, not enough of this. Get yourself. Oh, wait, now we have Donna as in resistance is futile. I saw the Donna and I saw our mod Donna. So this is another Donna. This is our resistance. All right, here we go. The sixth chakra, the third eye. The third eye. It resonates with that purple, like that violet, just as in her. So Donna, you're expanding. You're expanding in that psychic arena with that third eye. You probably have been feeling it, so keep open to that. All right, Jess, as in hello. Hello, hello. Bossy mod, rebirth. Rebirth, Jess. You're also getting into rebirth. Ooh, she's got my coral hearts. Look at that. My orange hearts. It's so funny because my lamp is way over there. Rebirth is for you. Take it. So it must be Margie now, correct? Margie. Wow, what's going on tonight? Birth. Birth. And you know what? Another card fell over. So I'm going to give it to you, Margie, because the universe said there was 2 cards that popped over. So it's about birth. And then check this out. Create. That one flipped over after I pulled this one. So you're going to be creating something. You're going to be giving birth. Pretty cool. Cool beans, as my friend used to say. I know. Look at that. That's crazy. All right. Now this last card. I ain't birthing no babies. Yeah, I'm way past birthing babies. All right. So this card is for me. Let's see. The second chakra, the sacral. That joy center. That joy center. I'm being reminded, keeping the joy. If I have to wear orange, you know me in orange. Whenever I wear orange, yeah. So this is about the joy and happiness. Stay in the joy, and I will. So yeah, I have a new winter Zoom of 6 people. That is on January. Is that a Wednesday on the 14th? Let me see if I'm going to do another mediumship. Let me see. Mods, do you have a little time for me to do one more? Oh, yes. Thank you, guys. For those who want to book a private one-on-one with me, those are $15 off till the end of December. My 45-minute private sessions on a holiday special, $15 off. The Zooms remain the same. All right, I'm going to do one more. I'm going to do one more. Welcome in, everybody. I hope you're following me. I go live. What is this, Monday? I will be back on Thursday because I'm not going to do my Evolve live. I do that once a month. Okay, everybody, whoever you want to connect with, and this will be another short one. Just put the relationship of who you want to connect with. No other details, no names. Okay. And you must be 18 or over. So you guys keep repeating until Spirit shows me. Oh, there it is. Domna. Domna. I keep wanting to call you Donna. I'll just call you Donna. Is that okay? Spirit has chosen you. I need to see the word I agree in place of I consent, since that's being censored. I have no idea why. And validate that your Donna is the other Donna. Yes. But see, hers is Domna. Domna. Not Donna the member. Domna. So Domna, are you in agreement? And that you're over 18? Her name is Donna too, even though it says Dom, Domna. All right, gotcha. Guys, don't confuse me. Don't confuse me. I saw Domna, but I'm going to call her Donna because that's her name anyway. All right, so everybody, all right, and you're, all right, so here we go. You wanted Dad. Who's Chuck or Charlie? Who's the CH name for you? And I want you to know that I do have a dad energy. This is either dad, grandfather, or an uncle. What the heck was that about? You're so lost, Kathy. Oh, we have two Donnas in here. That's what's confusing. We're not confused anymore. But I read Domna. H name is Dad. No. Sorry. I'm sorry. Chuck. Don't give me more than I ask. I'm asking who's Chuck with a C. Who's a CH name? I didn't say anything about H by itself. I said CH. So this dad energy is connecting me to a CH name. They could either be living or they could be on the other side. This could be friends of the family. This could be ex-in-laws, ex-husbands, current spouse. There's a CH name that he's given me. Chuck, Charles, Chad. And it takes a little bit. A lot of the end of the year stuff. November. That's okay. Write down the CH name. That could wait. All right. Thank you. I'm asking for more information, and Dad says cousin. So if it's not CH, it's a C name. And Dad just said the word cousin. Could be your dad's cousin that's on the other side or a cousin that's living. It's definitely C if it's not CH. Sometimes I'm wrong on the name, but never the initial. And he's given me November as being significant. And if it's not November, it's the number 11. There's a November connection or the number 11. The 11th of a month. Somebody's been gone 11 months, 11 years. Somebody just turned 11. And the 1-1 could be twins. When they give me the 11, 1-1 could be twins, or January 1st. So if you're not sure about that, November is mom's birthday and sister's birthday. Okay, thank you. There's a heaviness into this chest area. So either dad had the heart issue, or there's someone that may be currently experiencing a heart issue, or they've crossed over. He's kind of pounding right here on the chest. So who has or had the heart issue? Dad. Okay. So he's validating that for me. Okay. There is I don't know if it's 7 or 17. It's kind of interesting. It's kind of blurred. Normally, I know exactly, but it's like I see a 7 and then I see a 1. And so how do you connect to the 7 or 17? You know, and maybe there's a reason. Maybe there is January 7th that's significant, because I kept saying, oops, I'm going to sneeze. Excuse me. It could very well be somebody that's January 7th. Maybe that was a validation. So let me know. January 7th is significant, or the 17 is. Thank you. I moved back home and I have allergies. So different kinds of allergies. Okay. There's an RO name. Robert, Roger, Ronald. 17th is brother's birthday. Okay, thank you. Thank you for that validation. So dad's pretty clear here. Who is the RO name for you, please? Thank you, guys. I had my windows open all day because it was so nice. Ronnie is brother. Okay. Dad is coming through with that. I'm also seeing a flag. So this is an American flag. The flag either means somebody was in the U.S. military, or somebody's so patriotic that they have a flagpole where they hang up the flag every day. Because I'm seeing the American flag. Military, dad's giving me this information. Dad, Air Force. All right, thank you. Okay, dad is talking about whoever plays or played tricks on people. Dad is laughing and saying the word play tricks on people. I think it's dad. Play tricks on people. I bet he loved April Fools if it's him. If not him, then he's talking about somebody that plays tricks on everybody. It feels more like dad to me, though. The prankster, shall we say. Jim, dad. Okay, thank you. All right, so he's validating his personality. There's a Jim or a Jan. Jim or a Jan. Could be Jane. Jim or Jan could be Jane. And Jim could be James. Uncle Jimmy. Okay, and is Uncle Jimmy still here on Earth? Dad's acknowledging Jimmy. And he's given me a March connection for you. He's not? Okay. Then guess who's hanging out with Dad? If he's no longer on this earth, I guess he's hanging out with Dad and probably popping in to say a quick hello. And then there's a March connection. And March is the third month. So it's either March or it's a 3. And this is how they always come through. They just, you know, why sometimes they just can't, I mean, they can give me everything all perfecto, but this is how they choose to come through. So what is the March or the number 3? Hey, is it your right hand when it itches, you're going to get, I don't think it's that. I don't think it's that. Is it, I'm going to get money if it's the right hand? I don't remember. Okay. So March or the 3rd of a month is somebody's birthday, anniversary. I mean, he could be talking about your favorite number, but let's try everything else first. Somebody might have been gone 3 years, 3 months. Someone had 3 pregnancies. And if you can't, I don't want to try to make something fit. It didn't feel right to me that when you said 3 is my favorite number. So I'm just going to be open about that, okay? Doesn't mean that that's not what Dad is saying, is that your favorite number, but it didn't feel right to me. So March, the number 3, birthday, anniversary, Mom's been gone 3 years. There we go. That's more like it. Okay. So Mom would be on the other side with Dad. Okay. Even if they weren't even together on Earth, everyone hangs out. All right. Let me just see. Okay. Gotcha. Your dad is showing me, or it could be Mom coming through as well, because there was someone else that popped in to say hello. I'm being shown sunflowers. A field of sunflowers. That's what Dad is giving me. It could be Mom, since she's hanging out there. Something about the sunflowers. Wow, interesting. They're taking me back to the sea name. So anyway, there's a connection to sunflowers. That could be for you. That could be, them on the other side. Somebody might have just planted a whole field with Grandma loved sunflowers. Okay, so maybe Grandma's popping in to say hello. Real quick, who's the E name? Who's the E name? And thank you guys for hanging tight with me. Who's the E name? There's an E name, and I don't know if it's connected to Grandma, if it's connected to Mom or your dad. It's interesting that as soon as you said Grandma and the sunflowers, I got an E name. Your dad's cousin is Elizabeth. Okay. Perfect. Let me see if Dad has anything else that he wants to say. How funny. Okay, here's a final message. Carry on, soldier. Carry on, soldier. Whether that be for you or for someone else, carry on, soldier. I don't know who it's for. It may be for you. There may be somebody that needs that message from Dad, but that's the final message that he's given. He came through with some pretty strong stuff. So non-member Donna, No, Donna's a member. Just, excuse me, non-mod Donna. You think it's for you? Okay. It's your session. So I want to thank your dad. And of course, I think others were just popping in briefly. I want to thank you. I want to thank your guides and angels. I want to thank my guides and angels. Hey, before I say goodnight, because it's been almost an hour and a half, I'm probably not going to do any more mediumship tonight. Got to give my mods a break. And before I pull the final card, does anyone have any questions? Dad came through because the mix-up happened for a reason. Domna. That's what it is. It's Domna. That was awesome. I begged him to come in tonight. So y'all can call her Donna, but what I see is Domna. But you guys say it's Donna, it's Donna. But I saw Domna, and that's how she pronounced it. Does anyone have any final questions? I'm going to pull us all a final card. What a funny night, though. It is Donna. Okay. Oh, let me pull a final card for everybody. All right. You know, in this world of so many tragedies and sadness, that we still have to laugh. Her real name is Donna Getzinger. Okay. Hugs to the other Donna. No, okay. If nobody else has any questions, I am going to pull this on. It's time for me. I think it's time for bed. Are you telling me to go to bed? It is Domna in the username, yes. Are you telling me to go to bed? I'm going to go to bed early. Did you do the member cards already? I did. Yes, I did. Well, you can change your name however you want. Yeah, all right. So the one member didn't get a card. All right, Chris. I'll pull before I pull a final card for all of this. Patience. You got the patience card, Chris. You're being asked to have patience. And sometimes members pop in at the end and we don't know, but that's why you got to give us a little hello. I'm a member. Wow. Check out this message for all of us. Peace of mind. Peace of mind. Seek satisfaction beyond frustration. And I've been frustrated the last few days. I'm not going to lie. Peace of mind. Seek satisfaction beyond frustration. That's for all of us. You know, I hope my neighbor's going to have a better sleep. In the middle of the night, I heard her. I think she was having a dream. I think she was having a bad dream. And then it stopped, and I'm like, oh, wow, I don't want to just pound on the wall. I love the card, too. But it was just like I woke up and I went, ooh, she must be having a dream. But you know what? I sometimes talk in my sleep, so we'll have to see if I do that for her. So everybody, I will be back on Thursday. Make sure that you check me out on all my social media. If you are interested in the next Zoom, I'm going to make a flyer tonight. And yeah, I'll probably go to bed early. That's probably going to happen. Beautiful moderators. Thank you so much. It's been a beautiful night. 2 people got messages. I'll be back here Thursday. I'm going to do Instagram probably tomorrow. All right. All right, everybody. Not only be kind to others, but include yourself in the kindness. Okay? All right, everybody. Good night.